now watching Compton Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
All right, we're going to jump back into this BAYZOO content. We got Seti Nash, definitely one of the channels that got the good content and more information than a lot of people be having. He do his research all the way down to the T. Now, I did a video earlier, gave a little detail, a little intel for what I seen on here, but this one definitely got more intel, more detail, and somebody going to G-Zell the way he broke it down. He showed the map of where it happened at, and basically letting everybody know you on candid camera. So we're gonna get to this content, man. This is Seti Nash full footage THF BAYZOO fatally shot in Chicago, man. Rest in peace to young brother. Let's get to this content, but before we do that, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so y'all can catch every video when I drop them. Y'all keep on sharing. We're trying to get to 100,000 subscribers. Let's get to this content. All right, let's go over to Seti Nash and let him break it down for us, man. Let's go.
So here's an alleged video of what happened to Zoo. What we're going to do is we're going to play the video, and then we're going to go through the Google Maps part of it to see if it's even true. And then I'm going to let y'all know exactly what the hell happened like afterwards and how he actually died, because the story is actually insane. Let's go.
All right, man, if y'all can see through this video, you could definitely see, man, they didn't see it coming. That showed more than the last video. The last video just showed they stopped it. They didn't want to show all this, but the good thing is they blurred it out. So as you can see, they didn't even see it coming at all.
Show you guys something real quick. This right here is pick your part, right? In California, it's called a pick and pull. So everywhere else, I don't know what y'all call it, but I'm from Cali. And
no, in Cali, it's called pick your part too.
This stuff right here, these yards that they have, basically of spaces and places where either you can sell your car for cash, you know, the junk for cash stuff and everything. And yeah, there's that. So we're going to go through here real quick because I think it's highly important, right? Because this is why my theory, ultimately, I believe is going to come true. And some of you cats like, man, come on, bro. Like, I'm trying to tell you. So check me out, right? Boom. Once we get in it right here, that video allegedly took place over here. Now, the railing and all of that stuff, the railings are correct in that video. So we're going to give it that, right? But I want y'all to find out real quick. There's a camera right there. Boom. Here's another camera right here.
All right, we're going to stop it right there. Them cameras, man, they don't care about them cameras. They came in broad daylight. They knew them cameras was right there. They don't care about them cameras being right there at all. When they come in to get you, they come in to get you, man. Let's get back to it.
Boom. And then as we go through it, y'all see right here, there's your wide shot camera right here. So whoever did this, bro, like, I don't expect you guys to really be out on the streets for that much longer. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. But this is from 2 years ago, so there's trees and stuff like that. There's one shrub that's over here. So if that, according to how that video is set up, that would have had to have happened between right here in these spaces right here. But I got a news report that I would like to bring up to y'all to see if this video is actually true. Now, this is going to be why I kind of caution the rest of this story, is because listen to this report from Fox 32. 3 men hospitalized after South Lawndale shooting, police say. 3 men were shot around 3 p.m. Saturday in a parking lot in the 3100 block of South St. Louis in South Lawndale after someone in an unknown vehicle opened fire. The victims, a 35-year-old man in critical condition and 2 others, ages 39 and 42, in fair condition, were all taken to Mount Sinai Hospital. No arrests have been made, and Chicago police detectives are investigating.
Are we going to start right? They got a 35-year-old, a 39-year-old, and a 42-year-old. Ain't nobody safe. Everybody getting it. Used to get a pass when you was in your 40s. When I was coming, they don't care about that no more. You look the part, you gonna see them fire sparks come out that barrel. They don't even care no more. They getting everybody who they see out there that look like them.
Chicago. 3 men have been hospitalized after a shooting in South Lawndale on Saturday, according to police. Well, we know around 3 p.m., 3 men were approached by an unknown vehicle while in the parking lot in the 3100 block of South St. Louis. A person inside the unknown vehicle pulled out a gun and fired multiple shots at the victims. A 35-year-old man was hit multiple times in the torso. He was transported to Mount Sinai Hospital and was initially reported in critical condition. A 39-year-old man was hit in the leg. He was transported to Mount Sinai Hospital and was reportedly in fair condition. A 42-year-old man was hit in the back, arms, and hip. He was also transported to Mount Sinai, reportedly in fair condition. Well, we don't know. No one is in custody, and detectives are investigating the incident. So I don't know how true that video is, because you clearly see, oh boy, well, a couple of guys run up. So I don't know how true that.
Right, that's something is off. We seen one video where they run up. Now they talking about somebody came to the car and got cracking. Them two different videos. Maybe that's another video for something else, and they putting it together as you know how these content dudes do it. They make some. Put something together just to get you to sit there and watch it. But yeah, they got two different stories from the news and what we seen on the video.
To me, yeah, we probably gonna call cap on that video, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. So the ambulance that came, right, he was already basically dead. Like, he had been dead for a minute. I don't want to say he died immediately, but Zoo had already been dead by the time that the ambulance came. When they revived him and they resuscitated him, he actually came back to life. Now he gets transported, and after he gets transported, they're doing blood infusions on him. They're giving him blood. The blood transfusions are actually, his body is actually rejecting it. So they're giving him blood.
Let's start right there, man. He got I told y'all he got the good intel. He got the info. He know exactly what happened. Yeah, it's a bad situation, man. Seti Nash doing his thing with this. Let's get back to it.
The body isn't accepting it. The body isn't accepting it and all of this stuff. But at the same time, like, was it Mount Sinai, how they said out there. But anyways, so there's 30 people that come. Like, you know, his homies come through, his baby mama come through, his girl is there. If y'all don't know, you know, shout out Tiffany, you know. But, you know, Zoo got an older woman. Zoo has an older woman. So there's that. So yeah. Anyways, baby mama and a girl get into it and all this stuff, and ultimately Zoo's family is stuck with the task of actually pulling the plug. Mama don't want to let him go and all this stuff and everything, and you can understand that. You can 100% understand, you know, if you seen your child, because his mama ain't looking at him like he no grown ass man. That's still my kid. That's still my child. That's still my baby. You know, so she's not really wanting to pull the plug. The doctor's just like, he's in a vegetative state.
Yeah, once they're in that vegetative state, it's over with, man. It's a wrap. But we also seen those videos where he said he knew how his death was going to happen. You know, you live by the gun, you die by the gun, and don't cry and all that. So they shouldn't have it should have been no second guessing on pulling the plug. Especially if he wasn't gonna bounce back from it. Y'all shouldn't cry. He said, "Don't cry at my funeral. Don't cry when I leave here."
Right. He's basically gone. So, you know, people come say their goodbyes and their condolences and all this stuff. So the family is still struggling with actually pulling the plug. So they pulled the plug early this morning on him, and he's no longer with us. Y'all asked what the hell he was doing there, and this is, you know, this gangs, you know, this is the SA part of town and all this stuff and everything and blah, blah, blah. And I get all that, but also over there, he was getting a part for his car. So in California, we call it pick and pull. Everywhere else, they got different names. So basically, it's a spot where, you know, there are cars there. And if a car fits your stuff, you call, see if they got these parts and all this stuff, and boom, is what it is. So that's what you ultimately get from him being there, because some people are like, why would he go there? Why would he go there? Why would they?
Yeah, the picky part that we go to out here is also in, you know, a neighborhood, that the same neighborhood that he said, But man, you going to get your parts, man. Nobody is looking for nobody to come to no pick your part and knock them down. But you do see people that's at the pick your part. Like I say, everybody go there, especially if they in the cars. Y'all know a lot of street dudes into their vehicles, and that's where you go find parts that you normally can't find at O'Reilly's or AutoZone. Somebody might have seen him and said he up there, man. Drop that location. Let's get back to it.
It's why with that and everything and blah, blah, blah and all this shit. And it's just like, bruh, I mean, people do have to live a life. I mean, I know some of y'all are like, oh, no, bruh, this, that, and everything like that. And I get it. I get it. Massively. I get it. But at the same time, bruh, it's like you don't have a life if you live in your life in fear. You don't have a life if everything that you do, you had to double take and think to yourself like, all right, I'm not going. But that double take then
all right, we're going to stop it right here, man. Y'all go to Seti Nash channel. Check out the rest, man. It get interesting. He knows what he's talking about. He didn't put the puzzle together. Let us know that video that we seen might have been not to this right here. Might have been something else, and they just put it together according to what the news channel says. Totally different from what we seeing. But anyway, man, this is his channel right here. Go to Seti Nash channel. Check it out. Leave y'all thoughts in the comment section. What do y'all think? Also, y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. It's Compton Rick Rock. I'll catch all of y'all on the next one. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Compton Rick Rock TV. Also, hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop.